because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day.
Oscar Bevis, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Bartell'S, tucked away in the back ends of York. Always glamour. John, how are you, mate?
Yeah, well, thank you. In recovery now, mate. That's the main thing. Had my hand injury sorted, so that's why I'm walking around looking like this, but we're getting things fixed.
Yeah, we'll cast it up. We'll come on to kind of that and what's next for you and kind of dates and that in a sec. Joel, mate. I expected it to be a bit of a lively fight. Angelo looked up for it. Fuck me, it was a lively fight.
Yeah, I know both boys very well. Obviously, I boxed Joel twice myself in the amateur days, and now he's at my gym. And then you got Angelo, who I used to be at his gym, and shared some rounds of Angelo as well. And both top kids, do you know what I mean? Like top men, shall I say? So yeah, and for this early in their career, you got to take your hats off to them. Do you know what I mean? Taking a fight like that, and fair play, mate. What a performance! I mean, and from both ends, I think Angelo should be proud of himself that he put on a great display tonight. And yeah, it was a great fight for the fans.
Did you half worry for Joel when he was on the floor? Because he got clipped once, then he got clipped again, and I thought, the last thing you need in your second fight is him to get hurt there, and then this whole thing to be no kind. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
and listen, it's a passionate sport, and it was dirty. I'll be honest, it was dirty. But when you're in that frame of mind, it's not always intentional. So I couldn't tell you if Angelo done that on purpose or not. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. You want to kill each other in that ring.
Yeah. And then Tibbsy kicking off at the end. If there's one man I wouldn't want to kick off with in British boxing, it'd be fucking Mark.
Listen, Mark, you know Mark's passionate about his boys. It's like I always say, it's a privilege to be under his wing because he would die for you. And listen, he backs his boy. Mark could back us even in the wrong. And this is the thing, is that he's passionate for us. And look, it was one of them things, two passionate coaches, and they both got at it sort of thing. So
it was a good fight and a good win for Joel. Just on yourself, you said you're in recovery now. Have you been able to kind of think or speak to doctors, physios or anyone about a potential timeline, or is it just let that heal and then just relax for now?
Without putting the pressure on myself, I'd like to say I'm back out in November comfortably and fighting for a title straight away potentially. Yeah, so I'm in a position now where I'm definitely worthy of a Southern Area shot and see what other titles there are available. But if there's a Southern Area on the line, if I'm going to go fight someone who's 12-0, 13-0, them sort of records, why not put a title on the line? That's the way I look at it, basically. My last opponent had 11 wins, 2 losses, so we're going to keep going in that direction and keeping a good record. So yeah, basically, I had this done a week after my fight, and now let's just see where I get to.
Yeah. Obviously,
6 weeks. Sorry, 3 weeks the cast comes off, and then the rehab starts.
Yeah, I remember having a cast when I done my wrist. Pain in the arse.
Yeah. It's just so long. Just having a normal wash, you take it for granted, don't you?
You see a lot of boys now will go down kind of the WBA Intercontinental route or some of like the WBO International belts. You saying Southern Area? Obviously, I love the traditional route. So you saying Southern Area? Is that kind of something you set your sights on going up and doing it the traditional and the old way?
I'll be completely honest. I didn't like.
You just want a title, didn't
you? Yeah. I didn't like the sound of the Southern Area at the start because I don't think it gets the respect it deserves anymore. But looking at it, I like the youth titles, the youth world titles, because they give you a ranking and you're fighting someone young, up and coming prospect. It's a great show. It's a 50-50 fight. However, you don't see them fought for often, and Matchroom don't put a lot of them on their card, if I'm honest with you. I've never seen one on the card at the moment. So I've got to sit down with Eddie, I've got to sit down with management. I'd love to fight for an international title personally before a Southern Area because I think we can skip that Southern Area route. However, if I'm going to fight someone from England who's 10, 11-0, 12-0, whatever it is, why not put a title on the line? Do you know what I mean? That's why I look at it.
Yeah, we look forward to your return and obviously just chill out and don't do anything wrong in the recovery because we want it to be November if anything. Just a quick one before I let you go. Obviously, Tommy Fletcher and Alois Jr. have kind of taken a little bit of heat now at the early stages of their career. But you know what? I'm enjoying it. I like it when there's two people at that stage who are just willing to go, you know what, yeah, fuck it, let's throw it down if it came to it.
Listen, at the minute it's all talk, but it's good hype. You need that in boxing. You need something to keep you excited. And the cruiserweight division's thriving, man. I'm not going to be long term in that myself, so I'm looking forward to letting everyone just battle each other, and I'll jump in after they've all took a bit of an hiding. Do you know what I mean? Nah, listen. At the end of the day, listen. It's good to have competition, and what a great fight them two for a British down the line, or even like Tommy Fletcher always says, he'll have him tomorrow. Great fight.
Happy days, John. Top man. Appreciate you. Nice one, bro.
because I refuse to not be first.
Do we do enough? Well, I never shut up about it.
It must have been about 17, 16, 17. We nicked their guilt rings. Right, the bouncers' guilt rings.
This is no good for me. That's the reality. If you want the honest truth, and I see it every day,